An Emmet-based developer is planning to make a big change to a chunk of land along Boise River Road. Outside Parma and near Notice in Canyon County, they're planning to convert hundreds of acres of farmland into a quarry. The developers want to turn what's underground into gravel, but the county now isn't so sure about it. Planning and Zoning tabled the project after hearing the public oppose it. The county has yet to set a date for when they will revisit the proposed project, but those who want to preserve the land, well, they visit that land all the time. Here's Andrew Bartline.
Boise River Road's best known for its namesake. Up over the riverbank, it's next known for the land use.
This entire cornfield area.
But to Louisa,
oh, that's probably
the land's
I'm real bad at distances.
best shared.
Okay. There's definitely an eagle on the nest. I see 2 eaglets, and at the moment she's feeding them. They've been nesting out there successfully for several years.
At least long as Louisa's been in town.
Moved to Idaho about 5 years ago.
Because the area checked off as many boxes.
One of which was good places to bird.
And who would have thought?
This is one of them.
At least for now.
Well, it would be technically called a quarry if it goes through.
Canyon County planning and zoning records show a local developer wants to convert this farmland into a nearly 260-acre mineral extraction site, mostly for gravel, leaving the wildlife in question.
So it depends on, can they find a territory that's suitable for them that isn't already claimed by another eagle pair?
And it's slim pickings.
And eagles are here year-round.
Eagles are federally protected.
So it limits what people can do in and around the nest during their nesting period.
Meaning these birds,
oh, one of the babies just reared up.
Have a safety net.
It can't stop it entirely, no.
Or rather, just the babies.
It can protect them for this year. They may require that they would try to take certain mitigation measures so that the eagles would continue to use the nest, but there's absolutely no guarantee with the type of activity that goes on when you've got an active rock pit.
The developer's application says the project won't disrupt the landscape or other properties because this land, it already borders other gravel pits.
We just drove by one coming in here.
Louisa's not alone.
Maybe not necessarily for the birds or the wildlife.
Parma Valley Winery and Bistro overlooks the acreage and the eagle's nest. They offered written testimony to planning and zoning to oppose the gravel project because it would hurt their business.
Crack repair.
And evidently,
that one's serious. There's
Louisa's windshield,
kind of the nature of a sand and gravel pit.
She got the crack today. But her main focus?
Oh, it's a goose.
Is still fixed. Protecting the lands, preserving the wildlife. A prescriptive eye over both.
I hope it gets denied.
Last we heard from Canyon County, they tell us that planning and zoning is now asking for additional information from the developers. What that additional information is unclear at this point. We asked the county for more clarity. What do you want to know that you don't already know from those developers? We're still waiting to hear back from them, Brian, but they did tell us they will get us that information. So hopefully by the time we get this on our website, we'll have that answer ironed out. But they want to hear more from the developers now.
I guess I would like to know how they can say it wouldn't be disruptive of the current landscape. I mean, quarries dig massive holes in the ground. They're run by tractors, which are loud. There's exhaust, and if you're that close to an eagle's nest, that could be very disruptive.
There was a piece in there I read about keeping the dust down with water, mitigating that. I mean, they have answers to these things in the applications, and I think the way it was worded in that application was it wouldn't harm nearby properties, the winery, for example, because they'd say, there's a quarry over there. Who cares if there's one right here?
Okay.
Essentially, that's their argument.
All right, we'll see if Canyon County takes this one back up. Thank you, Andrew.